Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the analysis session today. Let's jump right into it. We're going to load a new basket that we just added yesterday. It says auto parts, but some of the parts are a little bit more generic. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm pretty sure that this was the one that I had looked at yesterday. So let's go ahead and jump over to it. It's got a very good correlation, or a good correlation, not a very good, but a good correlation, and a very good RW coefficient, and it's outside the second standard deviation. So let's take a look. So it's got a 1/4 of a penny drift. That's good. And in the past year, anyway, it's had a great track record as far as crossing the second standard deviations and getting back profitably to the mean. Very nice. And given that we've got a month up into the earnings of WBC, the first passage time density is suggesting a time that's acceptable to us. So let's go ahead and make this as a pair and take a look at the first passage time density for this one. Takes just a minute to get all the data loaded. Okay, so here we are. Look how flat this has been over the past, well, more than 1 year. So it's been this really looks like a good pattern. It happens to be out here right now. It took a little move up yesterday, so we're going to watch it. We probably won't trade it today. We'll trade it tomorrow or perhaps Thursday or Friday. So let's take a look at this one. But first, before we make that decision, let's go take a look at the hitting probabilities. Okay, so what we said was the mean here was minus 0.26. Okay, well, let's just put it in and see what happens first, and then we'll go from there. Like to see what happens half the time here, and as we're going to be shorting this, we're going to see how often we touch this, and let's take a look at how long we're below our starting prices. It just gives us an indication as to the probabilities of actually just being profitable in 28 days. Okay, so the mode to get back to 26 is 22 days to get to minus 26 cents. So that's within our range. Half the time we get back in 32 days, and that's probably not within our time. So this doesn't quite get us there 50-50. We're going to touch it 41% of the time, and we're going to be below it. So finishing profitably, it's suggesting we're going to do just fine. Okay. Touching this is good, but let's change the target a little bit here, because I would like to have something a little more reasonable as far as getting out of it. We have plenty of room here, so let's just start with saying $1 as an example. Okay, so that drops this down to 15 days and gets us there 50% of the time in 17 days or less. That's better. And we didn't change this one to $1 here, and we're going to touch it 80.7% of the time. So that looks like a better number as far as I'm concerned, as far as a target price. So let's go ahead and make this a pair. So the pair today is TRS minus 0.4 of WBC. It is a short, so we will be selling TRS. So for every share of TRS you sell, you should buy 0.4 shares of WBC. Good luck today.